finished a real estate book. And of course, as you know, we are very hardcore into the 7 steps, the 7 habits. Number 6 is to add real estate and business. Now, we have some wonderful partners and people that have donated their material that are big believers in what we're doing in the foundation that have allowed us to use their materials to give to you to help you on your journey. And this is the new book that we just barely finished. It's called Success and Money Real Estate. And the sub is how we made millions and how you can too. And everybody on this pictures, I know, made millions, multiple millions. Just amazing. And people have given away millions and millions of dollars. Um, and so that's why this is so exciting. You can see I've got my dad. My dad's wearing glasses right there on the, as you look at the picture on the right hand side, Bob Allen's on the left side. Um, my friend Jeff Woodbury, who we've been investing with for 15 years, good friend John Childers that taught me a ton. Mark Harrelson, first book I ever read, is up in the corner. I know all these guys, and they've been mentors to me. And so as we have all these wonderful books, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to show you my book because I think it will create, and it fits into the 7 steps and it shows you how we did it. So Josh, I'm going to let you share your screen and show them where they can get the book.
Yeah.
So Josh, go ahead and take it away here.
All right. Thanks, Tom. I'm actually really excited with this segment because I work on it with Tom, and the first thing I learned with Tom is about investments. But if you really want to, learn more and be more proactive in investing, you should really do in real estate. So I'm gonna help you and take you there in our new book. It's actually here in successandmoneyfoundation.org. And then number 3, courses and downloads. I'm just gonna make a new screen right here. And then when you go down here, 3.5, you'll see our free books. So just click that and then hover on it and click the free books. Now, when you head here, you'll see all of our books in Success and Money Foundation. We have Simple Habits. We also have this new foundation book about Tom's life and how your life can be a success story. We also have 3 books in one, but here's our new book, which is called Success and Money Real Estate. I really like the subtitle that we come up, which is how we made millions and how you can too. Because these people made millions with real estate, right, Tom? All
Yeah,
of them.
all.
All
Mhm.
of them. And yeah, and this book is, as you can see, we use the you can too. Because we know when you read this book and you learn from it, we know that all of us can do real estate like them. So first, I just want to share that we have it right now in Amazon. The version 2 is up already, up and running. Here you can purchase it for $9.99. It has 96 color illustrations. If you are in the Philippines, you need a credit card or a debit card to purchase this. But I think other than that, you can purchase it all around the world. But here, I just want to quickly show the PDF version of the book. It's actually pretty cool. I really like the book cover. Just give it a second to load because this book is actually 200 pages or almost 200 pages. That's why it's pretty slow to load. But here, um, we have the first pages of the book talking about the Success and Money Foundation, Money Angels, like that. But
Let's
as you
stop right
can
here on
see,
the table. Let's
yeah,
stop right there on the table of contents. So my goal, guys, was to make this really, really simple. And it's our story. It's my family story um, about how my dad taught me so much stuff about real estate and finance and life and everything else. Chapter 2 talks about how my great great grandfather lost the family farm and because he didn't have the knowledge or didn't have the money, and how that reverberated all through our family's lives. And then some stuff about growing up. Let's go keep going, Josh. When I made my first $100, my dad told me I was $100 heir. And then we just quickly review the 7 steps. then how my dad made millions of dollars in real estate with 10 kids, in tow. And then what I learned in college, one of the best things I ever learned in college was I met Mark Harrelson and got his book because he owned the apartment complex that I was living in. Talks a little bit about how we used real estate here. Meeting Robert Allen, and I met him because he spoke at my university, and then I attended his seminar. How I lost money on the first deal I ever did. I actually lost money on it, but I still had the belief that it was possible. And then our second deal, how we made really good money on the second deal. The third deal, I believe, is one that we kept for 38 years. And then we gave that to the foundation. $500,000 is what we gave to the foundation on that one. Marrying the girl next door, and how she's been a partner of mine, and how we do everything together, and how we started fixing up properties together. And you've got to have a woman on your team. But this is really kind of fun because it's showing you how we fix up the properties, lots of visuals. The St. Louis Challenge about how we took the people out of the unemployment line in St. Louis. And then we get into real estate. 3% of the deals fit. Until you understand value, everything else is worthless. You got to learn value, which is really important to do. And then we do the 5 F's: find it, fund it, fix it, flip it, and then farm it. Then we had to create a system when we took the people out of the unemployment line, which Bob and I created together, which is the bargain finder. I was buying lots of little properties at the time. He was buying big apartment complexes. And this will take you through how you're going to find and to be able to score and understand what a property is worth, and how to be able to make it all work. This talks about the day I had my heart attack when I was 34 years of age, and how I really had to get busy to make enough money to take care of these 2 special needs kids. And it's kind of the story about how we did the same strategy over and over and over again, and how we made millions in real estate, which we have. We've made millions of dollars in real estate. We've made money in foreclosures. Keep going down. And some really hairy deals that I did. Then it's like father, like daughter, and son-in-law. Pictures of my daughter who's in 25 years of age, and she's got her second house now, her second investment property. She's got 3 units now, but she's on the path. And then all the cool stuff about the foundation. Let's just spin down through a little bit and show them the doodle type and doodle some of the pictures.
Yeah.
So we tried to put a lot of pictures in it, pictures and doodles. Keep going a little faster there. I want to show them a doodle if we can.
Yeah. It's right here at the very bottom, I think. Right there.
So you can see we tried to make it very realistic, so you can see how we did it. We made it very, very simple to be able to do and to use. And so there's a lot of pictures. Let's go to the fix up of my daughter. That's one of the last chapters right there.
I think
All right,
it's
so let's go back just a little bit. There's just one of the big properties that. Now I tried to show you the stuff that LaDon and I did when we first got started. Go up a little bit more, because I want you to know that we started where you're at. We started in our 20s. The only difference between me and you is I'm down the road further than you are. I've been up and down this road for 40 years, with my dad teaching me for 50 years. And this is some of the houses that we did, because now I'm investing in big, with partners, and we do multi-million dollar deals now. But I started out small, and I wanted you to understand that this is how we started. All right, let's go down a little bit more, probably down to my daughters if you want.
okay. Yeah.
And you can see there's the bargain finder. It's simple. It's easy to be able to understand. This is 7 units that I bought and how we bought them. So I bought 28 units with nothing down, actually. And my goal was to really show you what we did. So my daughter's doing the same thing. So this is their first property. She's 25 now, and she's my youngest. But as you go down there, you can see there's the deals, and they like fixing up stuff. So this is the before and afters of some of the deals that they've done. Now you don't have to do this much. They wanted to live in it as well, so they made it to their taste. But they've got another one where we're not putting quite as much money in it, because our goal is to rent it out and have a long-term rental. Okay, let's continue there. So you can see there's some fun before and afters. All right, thank you, Josh. So the goal is, there's 7 steps, guys. Step number 5. If you do the first 5 steps, you will survive, and you'll be okay. 5 steps to financial freedom. You'll be free, but you're just going to survive. You need to do the last 2. You need to add some real estate. You need to get your businesses bigger, because of inflation. You know, inflation. When I was a kid, I talked to all these college students last night, and when I was their age, and LaDon and I got married, our first house, I made $25,000 a year working, and houses were like 50,000, a little starter house. So it was 2x, 2 times as much as my yearly salary. Well, that same little property, my son-in-laws are making 3 times that amount. They're making like 75 to $100,000 a year, but the properties are 400,000 or 500,000. So they're no longer 2x, they are like 5x, which means real estate is getting more expensive because governments can't balance their budget. So what are they doing? They're printing money. So if you own assets that go up in value, you will thrive. If you don't, you're going to have a hard time just surviving. That's why step 6 is so important. And a lot of years, I don't know how to, because I don't know how to fix up properties. Well, don't. There's all kinds of techniques where you can don't do that. And also, if you do, find somebody that's good at it. When I got started, my wife and I loved doing it. We ripped houses apart, and it was fun doing it. And you're going to flip stuff, and you might as well find something you like to do. But find somebody that can do it for you. You've got kids, you've got nieces, nephews, people that are really good at that. And when we do fix up properties, we don't rip them to shreds. We start something kind of small. And we paint and powder them, which means paint and clean up the yard, clean up the carpeting and whatever it is. And then all the way to doing that versus getting really aggressive with it. But this is a great book. It's free. We built it so that it was under $10, which means we had to cut a lot of stuff out, which I wasn't excited about, but I wanted it to be under $10. And so you can go read it online, and we're creating a course out of it. So that's the piece. You've got to do that. Feel free to go in and jump on that. And